Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Richard Morwood. I am the founder of Vema Trader, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here with you all here at AusCryptoCon here in Sydney. Hey! Thank you very much. All right, so I'm the founder of Vema Trader. We make trading software through massively simplified day trading. We automate all the boring bits of trading for you while still leaving you, the trader, in full control. And today I'm going to show you how you can use Vema Trader and the journaling system that Vema has to take your trading to the next level and increase your profitability. So that's up there, good. How do you improve a skill? How do you improve any skill? Whether it's sports, whether it's music, or it's trading, the answer is that you need to have feedback. You need to have feedback that tells you what you just did it improve the skill, or did it have a negative impact on that skill? So think of basketball. If you're a basketballer and you're trying to get three-point throws and get those lovely swishes, then you're going to need to do a lot of practicing. So first off, you're going to take a shot and it's going to not go far enough. Bugger. The feedback was it didn't go through the hoop, so you need to put more power into the shot. And then you put in too much more power, bang, off the backboard. All right, that's too much power. You're getting feedback that tells you how you can improve at your three-point throws. Until eventually you dial it in and you start getting swish after swish after swish, unlike me who doesn't play basketball. So how do you improve as an F1 driver? What's your goal? It's to get the fastest lap time around the track. And so how do you improve as an F1 driver? You do many laps around the track. And each time you go around the track, you're going to do something slightly different. Be it increase, get onto braking marker earlier, turn earlier, brake later, get on the accelerator earlier, change the corn differently. And at the end of every single lap, you get that feedback that says your lap time got slower or it got faster. And so you're getting that immediate feedback. And one more, as a musician. As a piano player, you can just type on the keys and see if you're getting better at the C scale. So, oh, that was the wrong note. Oh, that was the wrong note. So you get that immediate feedback of, is this how I do the scale properly or not? So that's all well and truly good, but how do you improve as a trader? Because sometimes those trades, they don't give you immediate feedback. You'll do the trade, you'll set them up, but then the trade might take hours or days. Or I'm in an XRP trade that's been open for 2.5 weeks now. So how do I get that feedback that says what I did good on or what did I do wrong? And so what is the answer to that? The answer is that you need to journal your trades. Looking at all the historical performance of people using Vema Trader and all successful traders I know, they're all using a trade journal. So what they're putting into their journal, first time I heard this, I thought, what am I supposed to put into my journal? Like, dear diary, today I opened a Bitcoin position. That's not what we mean. We mean we're writing in there to say what we were looking at on the chart. We were looking at market structure leading up into resistance. We were looking for a bounce off the Fibonacci 61.8 level. What were we looking for? What made us interested in taking that trade in the first place? So that tells you what you were going to do to get into the trade. And at the end of it, after the trade is played out, thanks to the note that you took at the start of your trade, you're now able to compare what you were thinking at the start versus what is actually played out. So why do you journal? It enables you to use analytics to make data-driven decisions. So you ever had a winning trade and thought, awesome, that was great. How do I do that again? Well, you need to know, what did you do right? What was the thing that really led you to take that trade and get you the win? Versus, if you take a losing trade, what did you do wrong? What did I miss? Did I not look left far enough? Was my stop loss too tight? Did I use the wrong fibs level? Should I waited for a candle close to wait for resistance to break? So your trade journal is your absolute key to doing this. And the cool part is, at Vema Trader, journaling is built into the entire trading process. That's where the name Vema Trader comes from. First off, we V for visualize our trade plan using TradingView charts, so we all know how to use those. Then we're going to send it off to Vema Trader to execute that trade. Once the trade is open, we need to be able to monitor and manage the position, move our take profit, move our stop loss around. And after we've taken a whole bunch of trades, we need to be able to analyze all of those results. And so there's the name Vema Trader. We call it the continuous improvement cycle. So take a really, really cool example. This is Tim McVan, who started trading with one of our education partners, MTC Education. He had not been trading at all until 2021, when he decided, I'm going to give this trading thing a shot. And here he is using Vema Trader, absolute gun of a guy. If you look at, this is his dashboard from Vema Trader. On the left-hand side, you can see he had a lot of losing days, unfortunately. But he was just learning how to trade, going through the course, learning about market structure, support, resistance, what's the best thing to trade, what time frame works for him. And then you can see about midway through, he had this lovely big green win. And he decided to look at his trade journal and look at his data that was in Vema Trader, and say, rightio, what lessons have I learnt from MTC Education that I'm not applying into my own trading? And so he was able to then go ahead and completely turn his account around and look at there from September onwards. So much green. In fact, by the end of the year, he'd accounted back for all of his losses and grown his account by over 60%. Like, holy crap, that's some damn good results. I want my account to look that good. So Tim McMahon is now a full-time trader and using Vema Trader for a lot of his success. Bam, love it. So here's another one. We had this in our Discord channel just last week. The name is D. He was able to identify that he performs best when he's trading on the smaller time frames, from the 5-minute to 1 hour. And somewhere in that text in the middle, it'll say, with the help of Vema, I've realized that I love the smaller time frames. So awesome. Just by trading in Vema, he was able to identify what works for him and what doesn't work for him, what he should focus on. And then you can see the results it's had on his trades. All of a sudden, 4 days of massive profit in a row there. So both of these people have got in common that they used analytics to make data-driven decisions. So that sounds great. How do I actually do this? What do I journal? I have no idea what to journal. When I first started, I had no idea what to do. So the cool part is, to start with, you can just trade with Vema and let Vema auto-journaling take care of this for you. Because Vema Trader's auto-journaling for you, it's tracking every action that you take against your trade. It's putting in automated screenshots in there. Every time you move a take profit or a stop loss, it's taking another screenshot to tell you the story of your trade. But it's also tracking 20 different data points of your trade. Anything that we can look at your trade plan and pull it out and make that something to analyze by, Vema's automatically doing it. Like, what stop loss were you using? What strategy were you using? What day of the week is it? What time of day? And by analyzing those results, by just trading without having to do any journaling as a new trader, Vema's going to help you identify what you're doing wrong. And it does this by going to the Analyze screen in Vema Trader. So here on the Analyze screen, we're going to pay attention to this part just down here, supposing I can make that work correctly. Yes, I can. On the analysis screen, we summarize all of your trading history by those tags and say, hey, are you profitable? Yes. Or are you profitable? No. Not saying you're not profitable, but just got to point at someone. So all of that data is organized for you, ready to analyze, and it's identifying what's working for you and what's not. Now, I'm going to go through this in a bit more detail with a very specific example. So once you've then been trading with Vema Trader, you're then able to build your guardrails into Vema Trader to identify, once you've identified what's working for you, you can then focus on what is working for you and what's not. You can actually put Vema Trader to ask you a bunch of questions. Are you doing the profitable things or are you doing the not profitable things? And it can be very, very specific on those as well. So you can take your trade plan and you can put it into Vema Trader. You can take all of your entry rules and put them into Vema Trader. If you don't have a trade plan already and you're a trader, go ahead and scan this QR code and get your Vema Trader trade plan template. It's a really good starting point. Feel free to take this and adjust it. It also links to a Google Doc where you can adjust it yourself. We've got our Vema booth over that way today. Out of here, take a left. And we've got physical copies of this as well that we're happy to give you as well. So if you don't have a trade plan, what are you doing getting into trades in the first place? You need a plan that says when you're going to get in and when you're going to get out. So after you've been trading for a while, you can take your trade plan, your entry rules, and you can put them into Vema Trader. So it's very customizable, fully customizable, with drop-down lists, checkboxes, tech boxes. And so you can put all of that into Vema Trader. What that looks like is now the screenshot on the right, yeah, you're right, is what is in front of you every single time you're going to take a trade. So in my case, my one says, hey, are you trading with your high time frame bias? Do you have your minimum 3 rules for entry on this trade? Have you set your stop loss far enough away or too tight? And so all of these things, they all become tags which you can analyze your data by. And so you'll be able to then analyze your trade plan and find what is working for you, what you need to double down and focus on doing more of, and what's not working for you. And we do that by giving you an expected value. Now, the expected value is going to, essentially it's the one number that says, are you making money doing this on average or are you not? Now, Vema calculates it automatically for you. So all you have to do is just focus on your technical analysis, and Vema handles everything else for you as well. So as a trader, the thing you want to do, your goal, what thing do you want to get better at? You want to get better at being more profitable. And how do you do that? Your metric is your expected value. Your goal is to improve your expected value. So how do you improve your expected value? There's 2 ways. 1, find the things you're good at and keep doing them. Sounds simple. The much easier one to do is to find the things that you're costing you money, the non-profitable things, and then identify what they are and then put them into your trade plan to say, hey, that mistake you're making, don't do that mistake. Okay, cool. But how do I actually do that? Well, one of my examples that I found I do on my trades is I tend to put my stop loss too tight. Bugger, I'm aiming for that bigger risk to reward. Something I learned from my mentor, Michael Sloggett at the back there, leader of MTC Education, who said, don't be chasing those high risk rewards, mate. You're going to get more profitable of them, but you've got less room for price to go against you. It took me a while to learn that one. So now I've put that in, I've identified the mistake. So here, as an example, we can see I was looking to go long when price broke through resistance. Resistance turns into support, open along. Hey, look what happened. My stop loss got hit. Why? Because my stop loss was too bloody tight. Again. So I wanted to know how much is doing this mistake costing me. And so every time I have finished a trade, I can add my own tag into Vema Trader. So once your trade is played out, go and review it. Look for what went well, what went wrong. And so here, I have added in a tag at the end of my trade when I've identified the mistake. It says, hey, you have this part here. Where'd the button go? That one. That's what I'm looking for. I've added a tag that says, bad habit. Your stop loss is too tight. So now I have 1, reviewed my trades. 2, I can identify the common mistake. Using Vema's built-in analysis tools, I can see what that mistake is. So in this case here, I've got my stop losses too tight. You can see my other ones I've made as well. I got in too early, didn't wait for resistance to break on confirmation. But not only do I see that I've made that mistake several times, Vema's also pointing out to me to say, you've done it 14 times, sure, but did you know it's cost you 16% of your account by doing that? So now in my head, I'm going, holy crap, it's not just I'm making the mistake, I can see how much money it's costing me. Rightio, I'm losing money because I do this. And so because I have those mistakes that I can see I'm making, I can then go to step number 3 and update my trade plan. So this is, I've identified the problem. How do I use it to stop me from making those mistakes? Well, I put that into my trade plan by going back to my trade customization, and I add another area in my trade plan that says, these are the dumb mistakes you've been making. So now every time I try to take a trade in Vema Trader, it's in front of me saying, here's the mistakes you've made in the past. Are you doing it this time? And I have to actually look at it and go, yes or no. And then it makes it another thing to just go, yeah, my stop loss isn't too tight. But you've got to tick the box and go, oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, hang on. I know it's cost me 16% of my account. All right, I'll move it further away. So it really puts it in front of you what that mistake is costing you, and you slam it in front of your face every time you take a trade. You stop making the mistake pretty damn quick, which leads to more winning trades, increases your expected value, increases your profitability. So focus on the things that are working for you. Stop doing the things that aren't. So key takeaways for today. Number 1 is review your trades. To review your trade, You don't even need to keep a trade journal. You can just let Vema handle that for you. But I'll tell you what, the traders who are actually putting a journal in and using the more advanced journaling, they're the ones who are making the most money using Vema Trader. Number 2, identify the common mistakes you're making. It's one thing to see it and just, yeah, I made the mistake again. It's another thing to have a number against it and see, holy crap, I'm doing that mistake too many times. So you can then go to step number 3, which is put guardrails in place so it'll stop you from making those mistakes again. So Vema Trader has helped me and countless others improve their trading, and I know it can help you too. So all you have to do is use Vema Trader and you get the full circle strategy. You're going to visualize your trade plan. It's going to execute your trade plan when your entry conditions are met. It's going to help you monitor and manage your trades, and then it'll help you analyze your trades. So I've focused today's session just talking about the analysis screen. If you want to know more about how to actually trade with Vema, then by all means, please, I'll stick around here for a Q&A at the end. If you want a live demo, step on over to our booth. Out of here, take a left, and you'll find our Vema Trader booth. It is the black one that looks really, really nice. All right, so by using Vema Trader, you'll get that continuous improvement loop for your own feedback, and you'll see your trading evolve from guessing to strategic execution. You will take your trading to the next level and increase your profitability. So we also have a special going for Vema Trader here at the AusCryptoCon special. We have got, usually Vema Trader will cost you $1,200 a year. You can get it half price for this weekend for less than $600 for a year. If you want to get that one, come visit our booth or go to, there's a QR. I think you've all got the pamphlets that were handed out here. They've got a QR code on the back of them that'll take you straight to the deal. So take advantage of that. You can also paper trade with Vema Trader. You can go for a monthly subscription. You don't have to go straight to the yearly live. That's the best deal at the moment. So with paper trading, it enables you to practice all of your trades, gives you everything Vema has offered to, all the analysis stuff, all the trade plan templates, all the strategy templates. It just won't let you actually live trade. So that way, you can go and practice in a completely no-risk environment. And when you're ready to go to live trading, great. Just upgrade yourself, connect up your exchange, you're good to go. So Vema Trader is a hit with our current customers. They rave about it, which is awesome. I can see a lot of faces here that are Vema Trader customers. So thank you guys. We love you. Feel free to go and speak to some of these people. So some of the things they'll say. Sonia says that I can set up my trade and walk away. Dwayne says this is every trader's dream. Tony, my first month results speak volumes. Daniel says the first trade I did with Vema felt like I cheated. So awesome, we've really simplified everything as much as we can. So all you have to do is focus on your technical analysis and let Vema Trader handle everything else. My last one here from Samantha Sillett, who says, I love that I can keep a trade journal, have such in-depth data analysis at my fingertips. I can't imagine trading without Vema Trader anymore. So awesome. One more here, some more results. We recently did a trading competition with BitGet, and the winner of the trading competition went to a guy called Jason Mansouri, who was attributing a lot of his success to Vema Trader and all the trades he was able to do. Just lets him set up his TA, get his entry, walk away. Vema does the position sizing, does the risk management, does the journaling. And so he's been a customer of ours for quite a while now. Awesome guy, and has completely blown me away by there's his results just over the past, what is it, August to November, grown his account by over 64%. I've never seen a dashboard with so much green on it before. Like, there's only just a couple of red days there. Oh, impressive stuff. I love it. And then the last one here is Mr. Tom Isaac, who comes from another of our education partners called Mastering the Markets. He has been able to grow his account by, I think the last screenshot he sent me was this one. Check it out, Richard. I've grown my account by over 30% in the space of a week. It's still following proper risk management rules, still using regular TA, not putting his stop loss ridiculously tight to chase big high risk rewards. No, he's put in the effort, he's learnt the education, he's learnt from Mastering the Markets, and he knows exactly what to do, when's the best time for him to get in, and when the best time is to get out. So absolutely awesome results, Tom. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for coming along today. Hope you've learnt a lot. Hope you've seen the absolute value Vema Trader has for you. Please, I invite you, come step by our booth just out of here. Take a left, the Vema Trader booth. I'd love to show you a demo of Vema Trader, see if you've got any questions, and see how we can help you take your trading to the next level as well. My name is Richard Morwood. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a lovely weekend.